Well, you ready for this, huh?
Yep.
Alright, well, this is gonna be a little bit of a disclaimer, though, because, I did get a new avatar, so that's why this thing is gonna be entirely different, but anyways. Before I actually, I'm gonna do a full-on video on it once that's something else, but that's gonna be something in the near future, because this avatar is gonna be leaking into something new later. Along with another one that might have already been leaked, but oh well, I don't care. Anyways, so Spike, you were happy to be able to share your new Spike Biker adventure. Yay!
Yay! Adventure, yeah.
Yep.
In a world that's covered in frosted toilets for some reason.
Well, it's better than the
Yeah.
motel. It's better than the motel that you stood in, though.
Yeah, oh dear God, that hotel.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh boy. So, this is a grand adventure altogether. I came up and saw this one, our friend Tactical Glitch, as well as our friends Neo and Karma.
Yeah.
I live in Georgia, and I went up to where it was supposed to be the Connecticut-Massachusetts line. I left on a Thursday knowing that I was supposed to check into my hotel on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd make the trip, cut it into 2 days. First day, very uneventful. Fucking Virginia's just one straight line of nothing there, all the way up that particular interstate. Second day, I wound up getting diverted. It took me 2 hours or an hour out of the way, 2 hours total, going from where I was supposed to because of a big accident up the road. They're like, this major accident, so you're diverting you over to Baltimore. And I'm like, okay, well, that's about an hour out of the way.
Perfect.
Hey, Kyle. We're just recording a video if you guys want to take part. Spike is telling his story
yeah.
on his adventure coming up to Massachusetts and Connecticut.
Oh.
Yankee territory. As his mom called it when you called her. Oh, that was funny, though.
Okay, once more from the top.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be able to cut it, but anyways, for the most part, it's gonna be quite fun. But anyways, it's it was actually fun to be able to see it, but tell them about New Jersey.
Okay, let me, I'm gonna have to say, first day, went just fine. Went up there, stayed in the hotel about halfway up. Then I got diverted because of a bad accident. It took me an hour out of the way to Baltimore, and then I had to go an hour back just to get back to the route that I was supposed to be on. So I'm like, that's 2 hours that I was not accounting for. I'm like, well, crap.
Mm-hmm.
Then, from there on, went kind of smoothly. Then, fucking New Jersey. Fucking New Jersey. I fucking hate New Jersey.
A lot of people do.
So, turns out, I found this out, in New Jersey, it is illegal for you to pump your own gas. I found this out whenever I stopped at a gas station, or they call them service stations up north, or in New Jersey area, they call them service stations. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm not trying to fight this right now. I've still got.
Don't worry.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying to fight this right now. Just pump the gas. While I was getting gas, I saw this elderly couple. Should I tell this part?
Yes. It was funny.
Okay. So I see this elderly couple, right? Those two, probably in their 80s. It's a mixed race couple. Elderly black, white man, elderly black woman. And the woman's like, oh, what's that thing? I look over, I'm like, howdy, miss. She's like, oh, that thing looks nice. But, them trucks they got on up there, they up there. I'm like, yeah, this one's under 15 grand new. She goes, what? Are you serious? The old man's like, woman, you just sold your Harley not that long ago. You don't need another bike. She's like, yeah, I got a little too disabled. Can't get on or can't ride my bike no more. But that thing looks interesting. She gets out and starts walking over to look at it. The guy's like, wait, what are you doing? And she starts asking me questions. I'm answering the questions. And she looks back as she's sitting there. She's on her phone Googling it. And she's like, there's a dealership not that far from here. He goes, we're not getting you one. You were just forced to sell your bike. She goes, I work your dick. I make the rules in this relationship. That guy, he had this very defeated look on his face. Like, you could just see the fight out of him just disappeared as he just deflated.
Yes.
Yeah, and she turns back around, is looking at me, looking at that bike. Is like, so what about these things? She has to sit on. And every time she asks a question, I'm answering the question. If looks could kill, I would be a dead man right now. That old man was glaring fucking daggers at me. Don't you fucking dare! Shut up! Damn it! He was giving me that. He was giving me that look, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should be answering too much more. She's like, don't worry about him. He's just an old blowhard. She gets on her phone and she's like, baby, about 5 miles from here, there's a dealership for these things. Let's go. The guy's like, no. She goes, yes, let's go. As she's getting in the car, she's getting in the car, he is glaring at me. She looks at him and he's just sitting there smiling at her. And whenever she looks away, he's glaring back at me. And then they take off. And I'm like, okay. I get up from New Jersey into New York. It takes me right over the Washington Bridge. Fucking tolls. This is where the tolls really started. Or no, wait a minute. It was before that. I was still in New Jersey. Now, I'm disabled. Every so often, I have to stand up, stretch my leg out. And I was at a point where I really, really needed to stretch my leg. And okay, I got to stop. I can't wait for the next service station. I pull off on a road or an exit from the interstate. And they charged me $20 for a toll. I'm like, $20 for a toll? Are you serious? You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to stop at a parking lot somewhere, and I'm just going to stretch my leg and get back on the interstate. They got me. The roads were so at this just about every stop that I was forced to stop. Every road was in a twisted pattern that made it to where you would have to, like, the GPS couldn't give you an accurate lock on which road to take. So there went prefix, but
don't worry.
So I wound up pulling off onto another, and I wound up going southbound. Instead of going northbound like I wanted, I wound up going southbound. And it wasn't until I was already committed to that particular area, that particular turn, that I didn't realize what was going on. I'm like, shit, okay, well, you know what, I'll stop at the next one. This happened a couple more times. By the time I got to the hotel, I was at $98 in tolls.
Yeah.
I was so fucking pissed off because just the way they had the roads set, that there was no clear indication, hey, this goes north and this goes south. The GPS couldn't get an accurate lock because the roads were stacked damn near on top of each other. Fuck New Jersey and their fucking toll system and not being able to pump my own gas. Then comes New York. I crossed the Washington Bridge. And as I'm crossing the Washington Bridge, it is a fucking gridlock. And until I get over there. And it takes me through the Bronx just to get to where I'm going. I have to go through the Bronx.
The Bronx, dude. Oof.
Yeah, Jackie Chan did a movie there one time.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sitting there just like, oh man, they don't need fucking. God, what are those things called? Speed bumps. All their fucking roads are fucking speed bumps.
Yeah, they don't know how to
Every
repair them.
20 feet, it was bump, bump, bump. I'm like, I'm on a fucking trike here, damn it. I don't like the suspension on this thing is good, but still,
And also,
I got
you're
a bad
broken.
back. Yes, very much so. Once I got out of New York and got into Connecticut, the quality of the roads improved drastically.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, there was a gridlock standstill because there was an accident up the road, which cost me another hour. I stopped after I got through that. You know, my friends Neil and Karma, they probably begged me and say, "Hey, can you come stay here?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, okay." Look, I can't stay too long because I really want to get to my hotel before it gets too cold. And they're like, "Yeah, sure." I get to their place and I got to meet their dog. Their dog absolutely loved me.
Yep.
And they're like, okay, that's a good thing. If that dog didn't love you, we would not trust you. I'm like, that's a sweet doggo. He's a big old puppy, too. Big puppy.
Here's the thing about Bolt. He's a crossbreed between a Husky, a Belgian Malinois, and a German Shepherd.
And he's 100% adorable. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they want me to visit Bolt one day, and I told them bring Bolt up here because I could take them out to a park and basically he'll be knocked out within an hour playing with me.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm like, all right, we gotta get going. As soon as the sun drops, it goes from 65 to 50. Now, I'm thinking, okay, 50 degrees at night, not going to be that bad. I'm used to Georgia weather. Whenever it's 50 degrees at night, it's actually fairly comfortable. I can ride at night in short sleeves with regular gloves.
You forgot, this is the
I
North.
call bullshit. Yeah, fucking hell. 50 degrees is supposed to be fucking 50 degrees no matter where you go. I call straight up bullshit. It had to be in the fucking 30s. I pull off on a rest area or a gas station, and Neo and Karma kind of pull up behind me. I'm like, guys, do either of you have a jacket or something? Karma's like, yeah, sure, I got you, bro. That jacket got me the rest of the way to my hotel.
Yeah.
I could not tell you how grateful I was for that jacket.
Yeah. You told me.
It was another 45 minutes from when I got that jacket till I actually got to the hotel, and oh man, I fucking powered through. Whenever I pulled into the hotel parking lot, it was 48 degrees. I went inside. I had TAC meet me there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had Life 360 on, and they were all paying attention as to where my Life 360 was. Because my entire family basically strong armed me into turning it on or getting it. I deleted it since. Because, anyways, I meet TAC there. I go in, I check in, I go upstairs, put my helmet up, get ready. TAC's like, "You guys hungry?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm hungry. Dude, I'm fucking starving." He's like, "Pizza it is." I'm like, "Okay, let's go." We get pizza. We go back to the hotel.
You guys got
Domino's. Yep. It was the only thing that was open.
Fair.
But I'm just like, oh god. I eat. I'm like, look, guys, love y'all to death, but I need sleep. I'll message people whenever I'm awake. They're like, all right, well, we'll catch you later. The rest of the weekend went on very well. I got to meet this bastard right here, who didn't even seem surprised to see me at all. He wasn't excited. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Show a little excitement, damn, dude.
Because I was at work, and I try to stay professional whenever I'm doing work.
I mean, that's fair, but come on, some sort of excitement, something.
Here's the thing. Spike and TAC came through the door, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Spike, hey, TAC, how are you guys?" Oh man,
very deadpan.
Well, to be honest,
and
I usually try to keep my excitement hidden away. But don't worry. Well, here's also one funny thing. We hugged and everything, And I was like, hold on, guys. I got something special for you guys. I pulled out a cake that I baked the day before.
It was good.
plopped it on the counter. And both Tack and
It made a
Spike were...
thud.
Yeah, they were surprised on it.
It was heavy.
Ye-
It was heavy.
Yeah, Tack finished it off. He couldn't resist it. It was that... I guess
Okay,
it
well, I
was that
mean,
good for him.
I couldn't bring it with me, and anytime I was thinking about that cake, we were off grabbing food elsewhere. So, you know, I kind of just,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
So-
not going to be able to finish this. Let Neil and Karma have some. No, Tack finished it all himself, the fat bastard.
Hey, I don't blame him. I make great cakes.
No, I don't either. Yeah, I don't blame him either. I would have done the same in his position, but still.
Yeah, but don't forget, Neo and Karma are 2 hours away from him as well. And he don't know their address.
Yeah, true.
So,
Anyways, I just through the rest of the weekend, it was good food, good adventure. Chinese food is now ruined for me because I went to a proper Chinese restaurant up north, which we don't have down here. Like we got Panda Express and fucking China Walk. That's about it.
Here's the thing. The Chinese food up here, we make it from scratch. And we often would get it fresh. You guys don't.
Nope. Anyways,
Like,
so we go ahead.
you and Tack also went, after seeing me, you and Tack, well, one other thing that you were surprised of, the amount of candy I dropped for you. All to be able to
the
have.
candy I missed, and I couldn't take it all with me. That's the one
Yeah.
thing that annoyed me the most. I was saving as much of it as I could because I was wanting to eat it when I got home. Then I started packing my bag on Monday morning. I'm like, I can't take this with me. Tack, can you hold it for me? Just hand it to Prefix and tell him to send it to me later.
I'm pretty sure
Tack
he
ate it all.
ate it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Like,
I hope not.
Here's the thing. Mochis, chocolates, these were all
Yes.
foreign goods, no matter what.
Yeah.
But after you and Tag visited me, you guys went out to go take a look at a gun store. So,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much, while you guys were out in the gun store, I was thinking, you know what? It's time to be able to get Spike a beef patty. A Jamaican one. So, I went out...
Never
across
had
the
one
street-
before.
Yeah. So, I went out across the street, bought one, and waited for hours. They arrived within 10 minutes before closing. And we took a photo. I kept my face hidden, but anyways. I thought Spike was taking a double photo. In case if the first one was too blurry. Because the first one was pretty blurry.
And I got 2 of them, so
Yeah, so I was thinking like first one was pretty blurry, so you were thinking about getting the second one to make sure it wasn't too blurry.
but
That was why.
either way.
But anyways, I usually don't like to reveal my face anyways. Spike did want one without my mask, but I didn't know.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, maybe next
No.
time. But
Yeah, maybe
what
next
was-
time. But anyways, go ahead.
When Spike came back with Tack, Neo, and Karma, I plopped down the beef patty for him, and I told him, eat it. You never had a beef patty before. Eat it. He unwrapped it, recorded it. I'm gonna put a clip of it here.
Okay, so I was given this. What was this called again?
Beef patty.
Beef patty. It's. Fuck it. Let's just try it. Okay. Holy shit, this is good. I don't know what to compare this to. This is something new and on its own.
You could actually have that with cheese inside it. I wasn't sure if you wanted cheese in it, but it's good with any type of cheese. You put any type of cheese in it, and there.
This is so good.
This is why I told you it's best to come up here, and I'll be able to help you out explore something that you never had.
My brother Prefix, everybody.
But anyways, and he was astonished. I got him one without
Never
cheese.
had anything like it.
I would get him more. Like, he wants to try it out with different types of cheese. I would recommend provolone or pepper jack. Or mozzarella.
Ooh, mozzarella.
Or
That sounds
Parmesan.
amazing.
Any type of cheese goes good with it. Except for stinky cheese. No stinky cheese.
Nobody likes blue cheese.
Ace would. So have
Like I
it.
said, nobody.
Yeah, but anyways. After that, I did had to go home because my dog was feeling a little sick that day because he ate some red sauce and he was feeling sick. So I'd rather take care of him. To make
Oh,
sure he
poor
was
pup.
doing okay. Yeah. But before we went separate ways. I wanted to get Spike one more type of food. Cheeseburger grinder.
Ooh, that was so good.
See, we went
Never
out
had
to
one.
we went
Very
out
good.
to a pizza place and I ordered 2. Spike, I kept asking Spike on what would he like on his. He said, I don't want one. I still ordered him one. And Tack literally told him, go and order one. You're not gonna be able to have it any other time. When Spike was about to order, I told him, I already ordered for you. Tack was like, he basically makes it that you have no choice. It's true. I will make it that you have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. They were good though. The food was good up there.
Yeah.
The rest of the weekend went off. We visited a couple. We went down a haunted road that was very well known up there. We also went down a. We went and saw a bridge where supposedly a haunted bridge.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it. Tech might tell us later, but anyways.
Yeah. It's in his profile picture on Discord, but
Yeah.
we the weekend wound up coming to an end a little too soon.
Yeah. The Sunday, we went out to Fort Dumpling in Rhode Island.
Oh God, Fort Dumpling. Yes, that was so much fun. Right there on the fort. I got a lot of pictures.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We went into one of the lower levels, and it was dark. Tack went out to go. Tack and Spike came down right after me. And the strange part, I looked down the hall, and there was a guy's face going and then walked right in the back. I was thinking that it was like another hallway to go down. And I told you and Tack, guys, hold on. There's a guy right down here. So I pulled out my phone light, pulled out my knife, because you may never know if it could have been a crackhead or something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went down, shined my light through it. No one. I told Tack that there was a guy here. And Tack was like, this place is haunted. I was like, ew. I did not know that.
Okay.
It was an interesting experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people come in here at night sometimes. Do all kinds of weird shit like, oh, look at them bottles. These guys getting fucking crunk in here.
Yeah.
It's an old fort.
Okay.
Are you recording? Yeah. Oh, what do we got here? Look at this crap.
It reminds me of that girl from Full Metal Alchemist, the one who got infused into the Chimera.
We don't talk about that.
You know, the creator actually brought that back?
Unfortunately, yes. He kind of had to in order for the series to make the impact that it needed to make.
No, they're a new series.
Yeah.
And you had to admit that the food up here was a lot more different than what you would have originally thought, huh?
Oh, yeah. Plus that icy lemonade stand we stopped at.
Mm-hmm. Dave's,
That was really good.
Yeah, the guy did mess up our orders, though. Like, I ordered 4 medium-sized lemonade one, and, well, 2 mediums, 1 small of the lemonade, and 1 small watermelon. He gave us 2 large watermelons, 1 small watermelon, and 1 small lemon. He done it in reverse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty sure he was high or something.
Oh, he looked the kind.
Yeah,
He looked kind of zooted.
Yeah, he couldn't pay attention, but I'd rather not argue because there was a lot of people showing up immediately after.
Yeah, it's like we beat a fucking Rush by country mile.
Yeah, well, technically by a hair. Because
by hair.
Because just when we walked up, 10 cars pulled up behind us and people started coming out. Like, it would have been pointless for us to argue about that when a bunch of people came to want to cool off. But hey, it was pretty nice though. Then, after that, you and I went out to the hotel and relaxed out there for a bit.
Oh, that fucking hotel. I'm going to tell y'all guys about this particular hotel. I'm not going to name the branch of the hotel or what hotel it was, but
no,
it was disgusting.
You can say the type of hotel as long as it's not.
It was a Motel 6 or Hotel 6, Motel 6, something like that. But one of the two. But there was blood on the sheets, cigarette burns in the covers, and they had suspended their continental breakfast as well as room cleaning due to COVID restrictions that they had enacted. Turns out they had enacted them during 2020's COVID scare and just advertised them and said, due to COVID restrictions, we're not going to be offering this anymore during your stay. Turns out they never lifted those restrictions from other reviews that I saw online.
Yeah, and I looked it up, and they still advertise the breakfast and everything. So technically they're false advertising.
Either way, I'm not worried about it, but everything came to an end on Monday morning. So Monday morning, I leave. I get on my trike, I wish everyone goodbye, give everybody a big hug, and I'm gone.
Yep.
I go from there to my sister down in Maryland. She's right on the beachfront and everything else, and I'm like, all right, yeah, sis, let's do this. Go visit. I got to see her husband, her kids. It was a great time. We go to an all-you-can-eat seafood place. They give you 3 options for all-you-can-eat. They had regular menus like steaks and chicken's tender platters and plates and stuff like that. They had a regular menu, but you go there for the all-you-can-eat. They had blue crab legs, and shrimp. I went with the blue crab because I've never had blue crab before. I wanted to try it out. They sit you at this big old table that's just covered in one of those paper wrapping things. And then they'll bring the food out and they'll just dump it on the table. Like, have fun.
Wow.
And they give this tiny little wooden hammer to crack open the crab legs and stuff with. I ate my fill. It was good. Get back to my sister's place. I was staying there the night instead of a hotel. I'm like, all right, so here's my plan for tomorrow. I let me my sister talk. This is the first time I've seen her. And we get to talking, and she's like, so what's your plan for tomorrow? I'm like, all right, I'm going to take my time getting home. I got enough money to stay one more night at a hotel, so long as it's not a $250 hotel, I could stay at it. I'm like, here's my plan. I am going to just leave here. Once I get into Virginia, I'm going to start taking my time. I wanted to stop at the Shenandoah Park, get some pictures by the Shenandoah River. I wanted to go by the Blue Ridge Parkway. I wanted to, I really wanted to just take my time going home. Apparently, Mother Nature had other plans. My sister, she's like, you may want to see this. I look, she says, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm like, okay, maybe it ain't going to be that big of a deal. Rain is real spotty all over the country. I checked the radar. No, everything from just south of Knoxville, Tennessee, all the way up to the New England area, it was going to be storming all day Wednesday. And I am just like, I do not have money for 2 nights at a hotel.
Yeah.
Hell, fuck it, we ball. I
one.
got on my trike at 8:30 in the morning when I left my sister's place. And it was
Yeah.
a straight shot home, 1,000 miles. I stopped for gas and to stretch my leg. I didn't even stop for food. I went that entire day without eating.
He
I just
decided to
went.
do the legendary Iron Butt Challenge.
Now that's the
he
thing for bikers. I was on a bike.
has the
I've done
cheeks
it.
of steel.
The fucking cheeks of fucking pain right now, really, man. Like, I'm still hurting from that a little bit.
I could
My back is still screaming at me.
Can I cook
and-
food off it?
Fucking damn near it. Anyways, I am powering through. I stop at a rest stop, and every rest stop or gas station. Fuck lag. Every rest stop or gas station that I stop at, I make sure to drink water or a Gatorade, and I'd alternated them. One stop was water, the next stop was a bottle of Gatorade. And I made sure to keep this going the entire way home. I reach Knoxville. I get a little south of Knoxville, and I'm like, okay. I'm about an hour and a half from home. I got to get home. It's nighttime. It's getting cold, which thank you, Tack, for that jacket. While I was up there, Tack bought me another jacket in case something was to happen on the way home, which I'm grateful for.
Oh, yeah. And I also did give you the Pokemon shirt as well. I forgot about...
Oh, yeah, I got that Pokemon. Yeah.
I gave you Pokemon Go... a Pokemon Go Fest of 21 shirt. As well.
I still got the shirt.
You wore that the very next day.
It's hanging up right over there.
Yeah, because it
was a good shirt.
Because you actually gotten soaked the day before, and I know you had one set of clothes ruined. I would have gotten you a pair of pants, but I didn't know your pants size. But you
size fat.
Yeah, but one thing, when you told me about what happened in New Jersey, you and Tack were surprised that I slapped you $100 right there and there, cash.
Oh yeah, this guy handed me $100 bill, and I was so fucking grateful for it. Like, that saved my. Oh god, that saved my ass.
Tack's face basically drained of color that I was willing to drop that immediately for you.
I didn't know what to think. I've not had hospitality like that before. I've not experienced that before.
Northern hospitality.
Southern hospitality, we'll make sure you're good and fed, fat, and on diabetes when you leave. Northern hospitality, we'll make sure you got gas in your tank.
And also, make sure you leave with food in your belly.
Oh, yeah.
Should we
on the way...
Should we mention about the trip to Fort Dumpling and what happened on Mother's Day?
Go ahead. Oh, about the Star Wars, about the Burger King thing?
Before that, actually, when we went out to the lake.
Oh yeah, we stopped at a. Go ahead, you tell it.
This is what happened. This lake, Tack and I went during the winter while there was still snow on the ground. We were walking. Tack got sunk by the snow, cause this was the night. It was the night after. It was the day after we played Cryo. After Big Dick Randy mauled us.
Damn, he did me fucking dirty. Damn, he fucking. I know. I saw that. But it was hilarious.
Mauled me. Oh, he's checking all the fucking lockers.
Yo, we are lucky. Man, Big Dick Randy?
And it was before the update with Cupcake. And what happened was, I was like, Big Dick Randy is coming back for us. Tag sunk, gone out. And then I sunk even deeper. And I was like, help! He got me! Oh, we were both dying of laughter. Oh man, it was hilarious. We had a lady who came by and asked on what was wrong with us, and we told her on what happened with Cryo. I believe she might even subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Oh
Hopefully.
man,
Hopefully.
like it was genuinely funny. Then now it became spring. All the snow melted. It was Mother's Day, so we decided to let Spike stretch out his legs before he traveled the rest of the mile to Fort Dumpling. And we decided to tell Spike, why not call his mom and tell her Happy Mother's Day.
And so I did.
It was funny though. Like, you even FaceTimed her,
Yeah.
showed her around the lake, and then when you showed Tag and I, we were just slapping each other.
Her exact words were, "They look like friends of yours."
Yeah.
Or no, they act like friends of yours, because that's all my friends. We give each other shit all the time. Random slap fights and such.
Yeah, and not only that, but she said that you were in Yankee territory and we sounded like Yankees.
Yeah, which I'll do.
Yeah.
It's no offense. I mean,
It's not like that.
I mean, it is what it is.
It's not like we're calling you guys slavers. I know that's kind of
I
crossing.
mean, you'd be
the line
wrong,
right there.
but yeah, I know, I'm really wrong.
Hey, I would have made it worse. Just put fried chicken on a string and you drag them into the cotton fields. I know that's messed up, but funny. But she was amazed by the view.
Yeah, she did love the view, and she's very grateful to them for showing me around up there, basically taking care of me. After that was over, she sent me a message asking if I had brought one of my guns with me. I'm like, no, I was heavily advised against it. She goes, "You're dumb."
Want to tell on what happened at that gas station?
That's on the way back. But so as I'm doing the Iron Butt challenge, I stopped at a rest stop in Virginia, right? Or no, wait a minute. Before that, there was a gas station stop. And as I'm getting off to fill up my bike and everything else, I hear, "Hey man, nice bike." I turn around. There's a kid there, probably about 20 years old or so, missing his left leg. And, he's sitting there looking at my trike, and I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's pretty nice." He's like, "Yeah, I was wanting to get a bike for, this happened." Now, take in mind, his mom was driving a 2026 Cadillac Escalade. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, have a seat on it." He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." And I'm explaining it to him about how it's got a forward and reverse, that all he needs is his left hand to operate it. And his right foot is all he really needs to drive it. He doesn't need his left leg. His left leg is just sit there on a peg the entire time. I told him you can buy the jockey shifter, which I do have a jockey shifter on the side of it to help forward and reverse. And the kid looks at it, he goes, "Are you serious?" I go, "Yeah." He looks at his mom, he's like, "Mom, can I get one?" She's like, "Yeah, we'll get you one." He gets all excited and everything else, grabs his crutches, goes inside, and he's all excited. She's like, "I have not seen him that excited since the accident."
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So and she's sitting there Googling it on her phone. She's like, "Yeah, there's a dealership about an hour from here. We'll head over there tomorrow and get it for him." I'm like, "Okay, it's going to be raining tomorrow, just so you know. We'll go Thursday then. Or next time the weather's good." Because kid had his motorcycle license, from what I understand. He just didn't have a bike.
Yeah.
So his
Like, I
Go ahead.
wouldn't blame him. Like, look at this trip. Like,
Yeah.
this trip, you helped inspire so many people. Like, look,
Uh,
you helped out
no,
a
sh-
woman. You helped out a woman who literally traded her bike to plan to go get a new one, which is a trike. And
well, she was working the husband's dick, so she made the rules. She was getting that trike.
oh, fair. And and now you helped out a kid who literally had a missing leg, who had a motorcycle license to
And-
basically plan to get a trike.
Also, I missed a part as I was coming up. I missed this. There was a guy I saw on my bike as I'm coming out, and I'm like, he's sitting on my bike, and I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be one of those kind of days. Now, I didn't have a firearm, but I had a couple of good sized knives on me. I'm sitting there, I'm walking up, and I'm like, hey, is there a problem? You know, this guy sitting on my bike turns around. Dude had Down syndrome very heavily. My anger immediately faded. I'm like, oh, okay. I cannot be mad at this. I'm like, hey, you here by yourself? He goes, no, my mom's over there. About that time, his mom looks up from her phone, sees what's going on. She's like, oh no, I am so sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. He's sitting there. He's like, you know, he's sitting there twisting the handlebars. He's sitting there smiling real big. And I'm like, yeah, it's called a Can-Am Spider. He goes, do they make Hot Wheels of these? I go, I don't know. You have to look it up. His mom's sitting there Googling. She's like, look, right here, we can get you a little figure of one. And he got all happy. So they wound up actually, I guess, ordering some because he was excited. He got off my trike, and I kept going north. But on my way down, I stopped at a rest stop, and this old Vietnam veteran was there. He's like, hey, can I take a look at your bike? I go, yeah, sure, come on over. And this guy's looking on my bike. We're talking, swapping stories of adventures we've been on in the past. Like, hey, man, I have something for you. I'm like, okay. He goes over to his SUV and pulls out a yellow vest that's meant for like construction or something like that, but it's patched up. It's meant for, he took it from a construction site vest to a riding vest. And I'm like, okay, you know, this is pretty cool. I'm like, you sure you want to give this? He's like, man, I don't ride anymore. I was forced to sell my Road King a couple years back. I haven't been able to ride since. I'm like, well, why don't you get one of these? The guy looks, he goes, man, trikes start at 30 grand. I ain't got that kind of money. I'm like, not this one. These new are under 15,000. He goes, fucking excuse me. He sits there, gets on the phone. He go, and you just see him, his face lights up like the 4th of July. He goes, oh, yes. I'm like, would you like to sit on this one? He goes, you don't mind? I go, no, go ahead. He sits on it. You know, I'm sitting there with a bottle of Gatorade. I'm about a quarter of the way through that bottle. He goes, all right, well, looks like I'm getting one of these here soon. So I may or may not have sold 3 Can-Am Rikers while on my adventure.
Yeah.
Now, as he goes to leave, or I go to leave, a little ways down the way, I got to stop, grab gas, and I pull off, grab my gas at a little rest stop, and as I'm sitting there, I'm drinking my water, I hear this little, you know, I see this one guy, probably 15, 16 years old, because on the other side of the rest stop's fence, there was a residential area, so I didn't really think too much about it. And all of a sudden, this guy starts walking over to me. Hey, man, hey, let me hold $20. You got $20? Let me hold that $20, man. I look up. He's holding a little folding knife. He's like, hey, man, you got $20? Let me hold that $20, man. I just need $20. I look at him, and I basically pull my vest to the side, show him my knife. I'm like, get lost, kid, before you get hurt. He's like, hey, man, we cool. No, you're not cool. Go away. He's like, all right, man, I see how it is. And he turns and he walks off, and I watch him run across the field back behind the rest area, hop the fence, and I saw what house he goes into. All of a sudden, here comes Virginia State Patrol. And they're like, and they start asking questions, and one person points over to me. The Virginia State Patrolman comes over to me. He's like, "Hey, see," shows me a picture of the kid. I'm like, "Yeah, I saw him." Pointed to the house he went in. He's like, "So he didn't get any money from you?" I'm like, "Nah." He showed me a tiny little knife, and I showed him my knife. It's like, "You drew a knife on him?" I go, "No, I just opened up my vest and showed it to him." He goes, "Why are you carrying a knife that big?" I go, "Because I wasn't allowed to carry a gun where I was going, or where I was." He's like, "Where were you?" I told him I was up north in the Connecticut, Massachusetts area. He goes, "Good, man." I watched them after 10 minutes. I'm sitting there, I'm about to finish my water, and I see them bring that kid out. They reach into his pockets, and they pull out an entire wad of cash. It wasn't even folded up neatly or anything. It's like he was getting money from people and just stuffing in his pocket. I don't know how much, they had me sign an affidavit because I read the affidavit twice just to make sure that what I said was actually what was in it. And I'm like, am I going to have to show up for court or anything? I was like, "No, I got you on body camera saying it, and you got your affidavit. If we do need you to do anything, then, we'll just do it over the internet." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough." So from then on, it was a straight shot home. I stopped, there was nothing else of excitement that happened. I went from there. It was nighttime, 11:30 at night. I pulled into my parking lot of my apartment complex. I get off my trike. I grab my bag. I hobble my way. I live up on a second-story apartment. I hobble my way up that apartment. I drop my bag in the living room after I lock my doors. I take a shower. I go straight to sleep after letting people know I'm home, I'm safe. Good night, everybody. I was done. And next day, I felt okay. Being disabled, I would feel like shit. No, I was able to get out and hang out with my brother and, talk with him for a bit. I come home. The day after that, the pain was back with the vengeance. I was laid up in bed for 3 days. Couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do anything, and I'm still kind of suffering the side effects. What is this, like 2-3 weeks later? 2 weeks later,
yeah.
something like that? Yeah.
that's
And
right.
I'm still suffering the side effects. Yeah, it's just like, oh God, man. When will this pain go away? I never want to do another Iron Butt challenge again. I did 1,000 miles in less than 24 hours. I never want to do that again.
Yep, lag attack again. Yep, seems like he's lagging. It's okay. My beauty is too complicated.
Outfit.
Oh, there it is. Now you're back. Seems like my ugliness had brought you back.
Why the hell are you wearing a maid outfit?
Don't worry about it. It's surprising that you haven't even complimented on what's behind us.
Welcome back, babe.
I'm going to bed. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to bed. Have a good night. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Are you really
Thank
going
y'all
to bed?
for watching. Yeah, dude, I'm still
Yeah,
getting
it's
fucking phone calls, and I've got a bunch of people. I've had 8 calls since we started recording.
Yeah, and
I've
why
just
didn't
ignored them
you
all.
tell me that you went to the hospital today?
I would assume that Tack told you because I sent him a message.
No, he never did. It's just mostly focused on Spike and I.
Oh my God! Now I'm getting a phone call. Hang on one second.
Just like in Resident Evil. Yeah, here's the funny thing. Anytime we played Resident Evil 5, he always got 2 to 3 phone calls within every session. Same thing when it came to 6.
Some reason your avatar's all white.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are on quest, though. This is a PC
Yeah.
only
I know.
Abby.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
It's my new
Well,
Abby.
if you
Abby.
click tab, it shows the little window crap.
Yeah, I see. Gotcha, prefix.
Yeah, it's a new
I
Abby
forgot.
that's still in the beta.
In process.
But you can
Yes.
see the picture he has on it.
Yeah. Oh, looks nice,
Look like-
prefix. Very
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I think you're able to do it. I think you're able to use the camera where we can see it. It's 64. It's Angel, if I remember right.
Anyways, hell's bells. I hung up with one phone call, got another one right afterwards.
Yeah, Spike, every
Everybody's
time.
checking in on me after my hospital visit today.
Yeah, here's the funny thing. Every time that we usually try to record, you always end up with a phone call.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Gears of War 2.
Yeah.
What's next? Gears 5?
I hope not.
Yeah, I played Gears
I
5
will. I
with
will put
Ghost.
my phone on mute.
I
I will
played Gears
put my
5 with
phone on
Ghost
mute.
Hivebuster.
Hmm.
We forgot how funny it was with the Scottish guy.
Adjust my height. One sec. My play space.
Potato?
Stationary.
No, just Ghost and I.
40, 50.
Oh.
Just.
But Ghost did do the Irish accent, and I basically asked Ghost, what are they paying you in? Ghost literally said, tax booty pics. I was like, oh, lucky.
There we
I'm
go.
getting paid in fried chicken, watermelon.
This controls at
and
40.
the Kool-Aid.
Batteries probably.
Tack said it was
Oh, God,
racist,
no,
and I
it's
told him,
bad.
Tack, it would have been more racist if I said grape soda. Oh, we all started dying
yeah.
of laughter. It was funny though.
All right.
Alone in this world, one final fight to do on this day. Fight with the devil in his eyes, angels by his side. One last stand, the feather fox will fight.